What's up, YouTube? For today's video, you know what? I'm going to explain what I feel like this series is. It's sort of like you drive your car into the driveway, right? And you look in your side mirror and there's a dirty, great big spider there. So you spray the spider right and you're like, damn son, got him. And then the next day you go back into your car and you look at your mirror and there's a spider there. It's spun like an even bigger web and there's like a couple of little baby there ones too. Or maybe that's just me because I live in Australia. Anyway, so we got a very interesting battle tonight. I was actually going to do a theme team because I was doing a special team. You guys might be able to guess it. I'm not going to tell you. But this turned into a different series of videos. I really hope you enjoy. If you enjoy this series, I'm not sure when it comes up. It's just random. Drop a like on the video. Alright, so we're going to flame charging Cinderace there. It's a pretty fast Pokemon already, but it does a pretty big dent of damage to my Stunfisk Galar. Now, I'm going to be explaining my sets throughout the video. Maybe you'll be able to pick up what team I'm using, maybe you won't. So this is a Snap Trap Yawn set. What Snap Trap is actually a signature move to Stunfisk Galar. It's a trapping move, right? And it's a grass type move, interesting. So you sort of like trap the opponent and do some damage turn by turn. So I thought that would work like really, really nicely with Yawn, right? Okay, so we got a Pyro Ball here from the Cinderace, and that's going to kick my little Galar Stunfisk in the face, and it's going to go down. Unfortunately, I couldn't implement my strategy against that, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so we got the Yawn up at least, which is good because that means Cinderace is going to be asleep. So I've got my couple of Pokemon here. I've got Greedent, Thievul, Berserker, Pincurchin. I decided to go into my Greedent. Now, this strategy you guys are really going to like. I will say I will bring this theme team into probably tomorrow's video. So you get like a sneak preview. So I'm going to be going for the move Stuffed Cheeks. Now, what Stuffed Cheeks is, it's not when you get a bag of chips and you stuff them into your mouth. It's something different. Although that's actually pretty close though. Alright, so basically you have a berry, right? If you've got a berry, you'll consume the berry you're holding, so you have the effects of that berry, and you actually get a +2 in defense upon eating that berry. So I thought, why can't I eat a Ganlon berry, get a +1 in defense from that berry, and then get an additional +2 in defense, and then go for a body press, which would be like a super cool strategy. And a very, very interesting Pokemon too. So we've got a Zeraora coming in here, and I've got actually Rest and Sleep Talk on this set too. As you can see, I've got +3 in defense. That was a pretty cool strategy. Stuffed Cheeks is a really, really interesting move. Now, I've also got the move Cheek Pouch as well, so you could take some damage prior to that ride. Heal yourself back up, which would be great. So we've got Power Up Punch, which did absolutely nothing. This is a max health, max defense, body press Greeter, right? So that does a lot of damage to Zoroark. That's a lot of damage, but unfortunately, it doesn't take it out in one shot. I think the only reason it didn't take it out one shot was the stab, right? So we got a close combat from Zeraora. Does a little bit more damage there, but man, Greedent is absolutely bulky on the defensive side. Like, it's got a lot of health too, which is really nice. So now we're going to go for a body press and to finish off that Zeraora, which is nice. Imagine getting sat on by a big old squirrel, right? Like, you walk under a tree of berries, right? You shake that berry tree, like, I'm going to get all these berries, man. These orange berries, these Ganlon berries, these citrus berries, these staff berries, and then Greedent just comes and sits on your head. So, at this stage, I was kind of expecting the opponent to disconnect here, right? Because I successfully used Stuffed Cheeks, and I took a Zeraora out of body slam. Not body slam, body press. And I was actually thinking that would be pretty salty, but then they send in the shiny Keldeo, so I'm like, how does this still get online in Generation 8? We're in Generation 8 here, and it still is able to come online. That's just crazy to me. Like, how can, like, obviously hack shiny still come online? Anyway, so they're going to go for a Secret Sword there, and it does monkeys. So I can go for another body press. I was thinking this should be at least a 2-hit KO, maybe a 1-hit KO, and it does a little bit less damage than it did to the previous Pokemon. So I'm just going to go for another body press. There's nothing I can pretty much do here than just... Oh, wait, hang on. I got a phone call. One sec, guys. Yo, Mum, what's poppin'? Just playing some Pokemon at the moment. Yeah, I'll be there at 5:15. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I did. I got some sanitizer and I got some toilet rolls. Like, the toilet rolls are like sandpaper, but I wasn't complaining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, I'll catch you. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got the Keldeo swapping out there, and we got the Charizard swapping in. So as you can see, Charizard's got a pretty interesting nickname there. If you have a Pokemon or you get a Pokemon with that nickname, it is a Hackmon. Like, I've seen so many Charizards. I've seen Dragovish. I've seen other Pokemon, some of the fossils. There's some other ones that I've seen and received as well. So just release them straight away. You don't want to be banned online, right? Alright, so we got a Focus Blast from the Charizard there. Thankfully it misses because this has not very good special defense. This is more base around defense, right? And that almost takes the Charizard out. And now Charizard is going to be eating a berry there. It's going to be like a citrus berry. Oh, it's a Wiki berry. That's fine. Another body press should just be enough to almost take this out, I'd say. Or it's going to come like really, really close. Now, we got another Focus Blast here, but unfortunately for me, that one is going to land, and our big old Chungus is going to be going dungus. All right, so I've got a couple more Pokemon left for this Charizard ride, but man, that Greedent set was like really, really good. I definitely want to try that one again. So I've got 4 more Pokemon left, Thievul, Berserker, Pincurchin, and Orbeetle. So I thought, okay, I've got a Focus Sash, Unburden, Thievul, right? So obviously if the Charizard hits me with the Focus Blast, that'll activate my Unburden, so I'll be like super, super fast. I can have my Nasty Plot up and then sort of like sweep through the team. All right, so we got the Focus Blast hitting, which is like really, really good there. And it doesn't take me down to my, Sash. Pokemon Lab, what sort of shit Pokemon are you sending out, boy? Alright, anyway, so unfortunately now Charizard is going to be able to outspeed me and my Thievul is going to go down. This is a disaster. Oh, man, I ran Timid Nature on this thing too. They are running a very, very speedy Charizard as well, unfortunately for me. I kind of like hoping they'll miss with their moves. They've only used Focus Mist so far, so I'm wondering what the other moves. I'm expecting like a Flamethrower. Oh, Fire Blast. Unfortunately, Fire Blast didn't miss there, and Thievul is going to go down. I wish Fire Blast would have missed there. That would have been so good. I was going to go for a Dank Pulse. Anyway, so we've got 3 more Pokemon left. Things aren't looking too hot at the moment. I've got my Quick Claw Pincurchin, so I thought I'd give this one a go, right? Pincurchin is actually a really cool Pokemon. So this one is a physical attacker. We got the Electric Surge on the field too, which is going to power up my electric type moves. I've got Zing Zap on this set, which is actually, pretty powerful, I guess, well, for a Pincurchin, that is. So I've got Zing Zap, Liquidation, Aqua Pressure, and Recover. Aqua Pressure raises a stat randomly by 2 stages, which is actually pretty cool, but it can be anything, right? So we got the Charizard now swapping out, and we got Light coming in. So this is just like... That is a cool shiny that I've got him, and you can get that shiny. I've actually done a video on getting all the Necrozma shinies if you want to check that one out. But man, look how bulky that is. That's a 3-hit KO with Electric Terrain up, Adamant Nature. My goodness. So bulky, right? Very, very tanky Pokemon. So as you can see there, that's the rest of the team we've got to encounter, and it's going to be quite difficult to get through some of those Pokemon, right? All right, so I've got the Quick Claw activation coming in like really, really nicely there, and we've got a Zing Zap. Actually, I might actually black out the other team so you guys don't know what's coming. Like, I feel like I might black that team out, so there may be like a little thing in front of the team. No spoilers yet. Okay, so we got Light almost going down there, which is really, really good. I need like a Recover or a Zing Zap to actually take this Pokemon out, right? I need some sort of like I feel Pincurchin might be able to get me back into the game. At the moment, it's a solid, well, for them, it's a solid 5-3. I've only got 3 more Pokemon left. I've only taken 1 Pokemon out. All right, so we've got a Photon Geyser coming from this Necrozma, and man, that does a lot of damage, but Pincurchin is actually able to withstand that, and I'm going to be able to take it out with a Zing Zap, which is really, really good. So that was a solid 3-hit KO there. Absolutely beautiful. Now, they must have got a little bit salty after that. I mean, it's not in the realms of DCing, but... You know, it's the salt levels are starting to rise, which is good. At the moment, I'm not feeling too confident. Like, there's some really powerful Pokemon still in the back there. And I've lost well over... I've lost half my team, right? And Pincurchin's actually taken a pretty big hit now. So there's a Cinderace that's asleep. Man, they're taking a long time. I think they might... At this point, I was like, are they going to DC? Like, they're still winning, though. It's still like... it's still 3-4 at this point in time. I was thinking, right, should I go for like an Aqua Pressure if the Cinderace comes in and they're going to stand it on full health? I thought they might do that because probably expecting to actually wake up. So I was thinking my best play here would be to go for a Recover, right? If I get the Recover off and they don't wake off, Man, I just said something really bad there. If I don't go for the Recover and they wake up, I am going to be good. My goodness. All right. All right, so I can go for a Zing Zap here and a Liquidation. I've got Zing Zap, I've got the terrain up on the field, but I also can drop the defense of this Cinderace too. I mean, both of them are going to do a lot of damage. I feel like Zing Zap still won't take it out in one shot, so I'm just going to go for Liquidation there, and that does pretty good amounts of damage to Cinderace. I feel like maybe Zing Zap would have taken out. Would have come like very, very close. Anyway, so we're going to drop the defense there. The electricity is going to disappear from the field. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I can go for an Aqua Pressure or I could just finish it off. I'm going to go for finishing off because if Pyro Ball does hit me, it's going to do like a lot of damage. A lot of damage there. So now we're just waiting for them to make their move. They were really stalling hard at this point in the game. It seemed the closer I got to them, they started to make their moves like even slower. Okay, so I get the Quickler activation, which is beautiful there. And this is where the salt levels, I feel, are starting to rise on this side of the field. Like, they didn't even get the chance to wake up. Usually what I found with sleeping Pokemon, right, if they sleep for one turn, that's usually normal. If they sleep for two, they're most definitely going to wake up the next turn. That's normally how it always goes for me, of what I've experienced, right? Or you can just get, like, super lucky and they sleep for, like, 4 or 5 turns. All right, so the old Hack Charizard's going to come back in here. I can go for a Zing Zap here. That'll definitely finish it off. I'm not sure if they're going to go for a G-Spot Charizard or not. I wasn't really sure. They haven't actually Dynamax either. I was saving Dynamax as well. I wanted to be the second person to Dynamax, not the first person, because if I go for, like, the big Dynamax now and they're left with one Pokemon, I could be in a lot of trouble, right? That was my thought process anyway. So they're taking like 69 years to make their move at this point in the game. It's absolutely crazy how long they're taking. I think we're up to about the 15-minute mark here. So they're going to go for a Fire Blast. It connects. Pincurchin lives again, man. Pincurchin is the MVP of this battle. How many Pokemon has it taken out? I think that's like the second or third one. It's like absolutely dumpster. All right, Charizard's down. That felt good taking that Charizard, guys. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, so now I think we're an even match. I think this could be 3... Is it 3-2? Actually, no, we've taken the lead. That's a solid 3-2. All right, so we got Kyurem White coming in here. This Pokemon is no joke either. I think we have to... Yeah, we have taken the lead. The 3-2. We're coming in clutch right now. There's not a lot I can do here. There's no point swapping. None of my moves are effective. I actually thought about running Sucker Punch on this, but I didn't have it, so it doesn't matter. They're going to go for a Fusion Flare, and Pincurchin is going to go down. Now, Fusion Flare... he's really strong against my last two Pokemon, so I was thinking, what should I swap in? I could have gone to Orbeetle as a G-Max Orbeetle, or I could go into Berserker. I was thinking what to do here. Like, I really had to make up my mind. I was like, let's go into Berserker. I've got, like, Close Combat, which will do a lot of damage. I'm not confident I'll live in non-Dynamax, so I might have to Dynamax my Berserker. Not that I didn't want to. I really want to use my G-Max Pokemon. Okay, so Close Combat's going to be my best bet here. I could go for a Gyro Ball as well, but I have to live for a Gyro Ball to work, right? I wasn't very confident on, Berserker's special defense. I was running Max Health and Max Attack, Brave Nature as well. I decided to go for the Dynamax. I really had to here, because if I lost another Pokemon, things are not going to be good either. So unfortunately, I was the first one to go for the Dynamax, which I didn't want to do, but I felt like I had no choice. Their team was like super, super powerful, compared to mine, right? All right, so I'm going to get a lot of health back there. I did remember my Dynamax candy suit. Look at that health, man. I definitely remembered it. And we've got a Fusion Flare here. I definitely would have gone down to in one shot to that one. Berserker taking that pretty good. We're going to go for the Max Steel Spike. We've got Steely Spirit as well. And Kyurem is going to get absolutely wasted. So all they've got left now is the Shiny Hack Keldeo. I've also got a +1 in defense too, which is good. All we've seen so far from the Keldeo is a Secret Sword. That's it. We haven't seen any other attacks. It can be a very good special attack. It can be a good mix attacker. Usually you see it as a special or mix attacker, right? Alright, so we got the Keldeo coming out again. You can run it as a physical attacker too. Normally they're the ones that I see. Okay, this is our last Pokemon. I've got one more left now. I do have the Orbeetle left too, which is good. It does have a Psychic type move, but it's not going to be like super duper strong at this point in the game. And Berserker is going to go down to a crit. Oh, man. I think that... I'm very, very confident that one did matter. So down goes Berserker. Nothing I could have done about that. That's that's the way the cookie crumbles. And my last Pokemon is Orbeetle. So as you people know, they have not Dynamaxed yet. So we got the Orbeetle here. This is a bulky Calm Mindset. I've got Calm Mind, Recover, Bug Buzz, and Stored Power. Now I can pop a Stored Power real quick right now, but I know they're going to Dynamax, and I know that it won't take it out. So we got the Dynamax here. I'm at full health, so I thought to go for a Calm Mind. I felt confident I could probably leave one attack from it at least. And after that Calm Mind, I might be able to recover my health off, right? So we got the big old Dynamax, sweaty, desperation Keldeo here. Like, I'm very happy. Like, whatever way this battle goes right now, I'm very, very happy with how it went, right? This has actually been a very good battle, despite the hacks. Anyway, so we're going to max our Butterfly there. I think that's coming from Mega Horn. That's the only move that I was thinking it could come from. That's actually going to drop my special attack, which is unfortunate. That's going to really affect my stored power. So boosting my special attack back to the stage it was before, and boosting my special defense. Now that'll still power up, that'll still power up my stored power. but it won't be as powerful as it could be, because remember, I'm not running any special attack EV, so I don't have a lot of special attacking presence without boosting myself a lot with Carmine. So we got another Mega Horn here on my Orbital. Now that is 2 turns of the Dynamax gone on the Keldeo. I was really forced here to go for the recover. I couldn't go for another Carmine. I definitely couldn't risk it. So at this moment in time, I'm at -2 in special attack, and I've got +1 in special defense. So stored power is not going to be hitting very hard at all, especially when it starts off at 20 base power and boosts by that much and caps out, you know, every boost is 20, right? So this is sort of a big decision here. Should I go for another recover just to be safe in case I get critical hit, or should I go for a Carmine? I was thinking about this for a while, and then I decided to go for another recover. Like, I had to play it safe, right? So we have a Max Butterfly again. This is their final turn in Dynamax. I feel that was a good play, go for another recover there. I thought, okay, I can keep going for Carmines. I've got recover right. This Keldeo obviously has no way of recovering itself off. And I think we're pretty good at the moment, man. We're good. All right, so getting some recovery back there. And basically, Orbital is pretty much back to full health there. So Keldeo is going to go down and be small again. The item I've got in this is Lumber as well, in case they're carrying any, like, toxic users. So I was like, stored power is not going to take it out. I've got to go for a Carmine here. Like, I can't risk going for stored power. Like, a critical hit is not even going to take it out, right? So Carmine was my only option to bolster my special attack, and then Keldeo is going to go for the sword dance. Oh no, this is really bad. So naturally, this Pokemon does have some pretty good defense, but I wasn't running like a. I was running a. I was running a max health, max defense set, so I was defensive as well. Now, we got 3 minutes left because I was stalling so much. I was confident I could live 1. Now, 2, there was no way I was going to live 2 coming from Keldeo, right? So I had to go for the stored power. At this stage, I was pretty much on par with all the boosts. So I was sort of like back to normal again. Mega Horn hits really hard there. I've got to go for a weakened stored power, and it doesn't take the Keldeo out. This is it, people. The Keldeo actually has a weakness policy on top of that as well, so I'm glad I didn't attack it earlier. And if I get hit by a Mega Horn, that is game. I don't even mind, though. This has been a very good battle. I've got stored power to take it out, or is Mega Horn going to miss? Or they can't take me out with the Secret Sword. They have to go for Mega Horn. And I'm sorry, guys. Mega Horn is going to land. I tried my absolute best against them. I definitely think my team did very good against that team. Like, that was a full-on legendary, like, sweaty team there. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Sometimes the naughty boy or girl wins, but it doesn't matter. All for the entertainment. Hope people enjoyed. What I'm going to do, right, is I'm actually going to go through my sets if you guys would be interested. Like, usually in theme teams, I talk about them during the battle, but I don't get to do an actual breakdown. So maybe you guys would be interested in seeing some of them, like that. The Greedent set was actually like super interesting. Actually, what does their name say in in Japanese anyway? I'm not too sure. Someone's got a Machamp raid going as well. Pixie's doing a Wonder Trade. So yeah, I'm gonna bring up. I'll do a quick little cut here and bring up my actual Pokemon, and you guys can see what the sets are, and I'll explain what they are as well. Bring that up. Okay, let's start with Greedent. So that was a max health, max defense set, right? Now we had the Ganlon Berry. You can see how much health that's got at level 100 too. That's like really good. And it worked very nicely. So I got the +1 defense from the Ganlon Berry, and then using the Stuffed Cheeks, I got +3 in defense. So ultimately there you had like a real, like a lot of power of body press. Now you could opt for something like a Belly Drum set that also works. You could use the Cheek Pouch and the Citrus Berry, that could work as well. But that's what the set that I ran. Now this Stun Fist didn't get much action in this battle. It had Snap Trap to trap the opponent, which is it's really interesting. There's a grass type move, and we got Yawn as well to trap them in. Now the other move I had on there, I believe was, I think it was Stomping Tantrum or Earthquake, just for some damage to finish the opponent off. Now Thievul, I did a Thievul sweep on my channel. This one's actually very similar to it, except it's got, instead of Throat Spray, it's got Focus Sash and Nasty Plot 3 special attack moves like Grass Knot, Dark Pulse, and Psychic for fighting types. We had the Berserker here. Berserker was a max health and max attack set. Brave Nature, very good in Trick Room, Gyro Ball, Close Combat, and I think you guys seen what the other moves were anyway, but it's a very bulky build there, which is really nice. Coming very handy in that battle, actually taking that Kyurem White out. The problem I find with Berserker is it's just not fast enough, right? It's got all the moves and stuff, it's just not the fastest like Pokemon out there in the world. Like, it's a little bit disappointing in that stage, but it's got some other good things going for it. Right now, the next Pokemon we got here is Pincurchin. Now, Pincurchin was a pretty cool Pokemon. I quite like it. Its stats are a little bit to be desired, but it's still quite good. So we got max health and max attack. This one was actually adamant nature. Acrobatics to base, raise a random stat by 2. We had Zing Zap, liquidation, and I had recover as well to recover off the damage, which is quite nice too. Now I had quick claw because it's a very slow Pokemon, and this was still the MVP of the battle. If I didn't get that many boosts from Pincurchin, I would have got beaten probably like 4-0, like easy. Now we got the final Orbeetle here. Let's have a look at this one. This is max health and max defense, Calm Mind, recover, which worked really, really nicely in a lot of occasions. The unfortunate bit is they had like Mega Horn and they had Sword Dance. So most other Keldeo sets, I feel I would have beaten, right? That was just very, very unfortunate they had that move combination there. And like I was hoping they'd be like just a fully special set, right? Or if they had a mix set, they don't have Secret at all, which, you know, be a quad resist, which would be really nice. I think that's pretty much it for this team. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a very, very fun battle. Now, I will say this. I'm not salty that I lost it all, and I'm not salty that they brought a shiny Keldeo. Like, these videos are for fun, right? They're all entertainment videos. I actually really, I thoroughly enjoyed that battle. It was very, very entertaining. It was quite close. It was close in the end, but at the start there, I got very unlucky because I lost my my Stun Fist early on. I think one of the 2 points in this battle, the reason I lost this battle, without sounding salty, because I know RNG is part of the game, right? That's how it is. Thievul not getting its Unburden from Charizard was a big, big thing, because I could have sweat through like maybe a couple of Pokemon there or damaged them a lot. And also Berserker getting critted like in its Dynamax form. Like, I would have one-shotted that Keldeo like super, super easy. That was sort of like the key moments in that battle where I got like really, really unlucky, right? Anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll be back with the theme team maybe this one tomorrow. Peace.